Before you go let me know, I go let you know you be my future.
Good morning, CE Cole. It is March 16th, 2021. It is a Tuesday, and it's a Day 6 Science and Social Studies Day. There's a lot that I'm going to talk about today. You can probably learn about for social studies. There's so much we talk about for social studies. It's honestly so exciting. Anyway, we'll get to that later. If you could please stand and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now on over to Mr. Hurricane Payne for your weather update.
Thanks, Mr. Rankin. That was fantastic. Hey, C. Cole, Tuesday morning, and here's your weather. Well, it's going to stay cold. The temperature is only getting around 41, 42 degrees, which isn't great news. And, well, there's going to be a lot of stratus clouds in our area throughout the day. And in this evening, you expect some rain showers to move in and kind of linger throughout the evening, with the low tonight going around 35 degrees. And you might even expect some of those snowflakes mixing in if we actually do get some of that precipitation, because the temperatures are going to be dipping into around that freezing mark. All right, well, we don't have a question today. We have another visitor for the day, and it's our very own 5th grade teacher, Miss Etchapong.
Hey, Mr. Payne, how are you?
Great, Miss Etchapong. Thanks for joining us on our weather report today.
Yeah, of course.
Now, Miss Etchapong, I understand that you have spent some time abroad on a totally different continent than North America.
Right. So my husband's from Ghana in West Africa. So I've spent multiple different months over the years visiting Ghana. I've been there about 6 times now.
So what months of the year have you been there?
I was there previously I would go during December. So I was there during our Christmas months and their Christmas months. When you would be here in America, it'd be very cold and frigid. But going over to Ghana, that's their dry season, so it's very warm and breezy. And then I've been there during the summer months, which is their rainy season, and it's humid and kind of muggy, but beautiful all the same.
So what you're saying here is that the weather in Ghana stays relatively warm, and it's near the equator. If you guys look it up on the map, it's right there along the equator, and so there really isn't much of a difference all year.
No, we only have, in Ghana there's 2 seasons. So we have the Hamatan, which is the dry season, and that's when the Sahara Desert is in northern Africa, and there's these warm winds that push in right over Ghana, and they reach to the Gulf of Guinea, where Ghana sits right on the Gulf of Guinea, so the warm breeze pushes over, and that's right around Christmas time we have that dry season with the warm weather. And then the other season is the rainy season or the wet season, and that's between April and early July, and they just get tons of rain, but that's also when all of the produce and things are growing, so there's plants everywhere, and lemon trees, pineapples. It's awesome. It's really cool.
So, and I noticed your shirt. What an awesome shirt. Is this like the attire that goes along with the culture there?
Yeah. This, the name is escaping me right now, but yeah, this is a top that they would wear all the time, yeah. Just normal clothes.
Now, what would they usually have? Just shorts and a t-shirt all year?
Well, not really. Actually, they're really used to the warm temperatures, so you'll see people all the time with long sleeves and long pants. Really common attire for what we would wear in our fall and spring. People wear that all the time. It's more of like a formal dressing when you're looking at clothing and fashion sense. they dress a lot more formal than we do here. When people are working in the fields and things, you'll see short sleeves and stuff when they're out, really hot weather. But yeah.
So they're really just kind of used to that temperature where if it hits like 80 and it's 90 degrees today in the capital of Ghana.
Accra, yeah. So 90 degrees in Accra, that's a typical temperature, yeah.
So they're just used to that. Oh, well, this is some fascinating facts.
Sure.
Well, thank you for stopping by, Ms. Etchepong. Hope we have you back real soon.
Yeah, sounds great.
Back to you, Mr. Rankin.
See ya.
Thank you so much for that weather update, Mr. Hurricane Bane. March 16th, everybody. It is March 16th. I gotta be honest, I was amazed at how many different special days and events are on the 16th and throughout the rest of this week. I mean, it was unbelievable. And I mean, you have the Ides of March yesterday, tomorrow's St. Patty's, like, what a week. But do I have something to share with you? Today, March 16th, we are all going to celebrate St. Udo's Day. If you do not know who St. Udo is, you need to get some culture. I will tell you who St. Udo is. St. Udo is a legend, so we're not sure if it's real or not. He was a legend, tall tales, from Finland, actually. If you've ever heard of the country of Finland, it's like, in the north, near Russia. It's northern Europe, very cold, very snowy. Interesting place. And it is believed, St. Udo saved the Finnish grape vineyards. So, obviously grapes grow on vines, and there are these vineyards where people from Finland grew grapes. Now, this story started out in America, oddly enough, with people from Finland who talked about this legend and things like that. It started out in Minnesota, because a lot of people moved from Finland to Minnesota, probably because they enjoyed the cold, I don't know. But anyway, St. Udo, also because they didn't have their own version of St. Patrick's Day, so they wanted a Finnish version of St. Patrick's Day. So St. Udo is believed to have chased the grasshoppers out of Finland by using his breath. What they believe he did is he ate frog soup and he drank spoiled milk. And he chased and scared away all the grasshoppers and frogs that were eating the grapes in the grape vineyards in Finland. And that is how St. Udo's Day came to be March 16th. So that way they can celebrate St. Udo, and then the Irish can have St. Patrick's Day. Now that is obviously an amazing March 16th day, but there is so much else great stuff about this week. Today is National Panda Day. Shout out Natalia from my class. Pandas are the best. We both agree on that one. Make sure you go watch a video of pandas being incredibly clumsy because it is hilarious. Also, it's National Bubblegum Week. Go get yourself a pack of Big League Chew, or I was a big fan of the Bubble Tape, if y'all know that. It was like bright pink. It's pretty awesome. Bubblegum was actually invented in 1928 by someone who was like messing with regular chewing gum recipes. He tried to find chewing gum that was less sticky, because it gets in your hair and then it's a mess. But he tried to make chewing gum that was less sticky, which he did. But then it was also super stretchy, and he found that, you can blow bubbles with it, which is pretty awesome, right? Found it by accident. That's why we have engineering, right, Miss Nelson? You never know what you discover by accident. But, interestingly enough, gum is actually thousands of years old. It was discovered by two different people. It was discovered in Europe. There were people chewing on tar from trees, like birch trees. Yeah, I don't know. But, hey, they used that. And then also, the Mayan civilization had chicle, which, again, was very similar. It was like a tarry substance from trees and plants that they found. So it's not, super new, but bubblegum is. And last but not least, it's also National Sleep Week. And there's a few things I want to talk about with sleep. Again, a couple of my kids in class, we talk about sleep a lot. It's pretty awesome. But I have a couple sleep tips here for you. And anyway, here they are. The first one, develop a good routine. Making sure that you go to bed at a similar time, an appropriate time. Y'all hear me on that one? Get too many stories of kids staying up till 2 a.m. No mas. Set up an appropriate, regular routine where you go to bed, wake up at the same time. It helps you feel better, right? I talked about it on the announcements a few weeks ago. I was like, hey, get up at a normal time every time. Coming back to school soon, gotta get ready. Also, make sure you relax before bed. Don't stay up playing too many video games. Don't be too active or hyper before you go to bed. You're not going to be able to fall asleep. And actually, video games, phones, all that stuff, you don't want to do that too much before bed, because what you get is you get blue light. Your phones are generated with blue light, and then your brain sees all this blue light and it thinks, oh, it's daytime, when it's not daytime. So then you struggle to fall asleep. Another good tip for you there. Another one Do not eat or drink too much before you go to bed. You're going to feel too full. You're going to just feel bleh. You know, you're not going to feel good. Next one, get outside. 2 reasons it's important to get outside, especially now that it's getting so warm, right? Getting outside, 1, it suppresses the melatonin in your brain. Melatonin is responsible for making you feel drowsy. So by going outside, the sunlight represses melatonin, makes you feel less sleepy during the day, so that way you're sleepy at night. Also, it's good to just be physically active. You wear your body out, you make yourself fall asleep like that. And last but not least, if you're worried about something, if something's on your mind, if there's something bugging you that prevents you from falling asleep, write it down. It's a really good way. It's actually, scientists have studied this because 1, it's kind of like, hey, I put it down on paper, I can get it out of my mind, and I can deal with it tomorrow. So you've gotten it out of your brain so you can fall asleep, and you're also telling your brain, hey, it's okay. You can take care of that tomorrow. So there are some good sleep tips for you. Make sure you use them this week because we're coming back to school soon. You're going to be getting up earlier. I'm just saying. But anyway, CE Cole, have a great day. I can't wait to see you again on the announcements next time. Bye, everybody.